Alright, what's up YouTube? Got another one for you today. Make sure you stay tuned until the end. I got some good pieces there. So this video is going to be on respect, semen retention, and respect, and how it makes everyone respect you. It makes them. It forces them to respect you. So when you retain, your testosterone and your sperm counts go up. You can look up all the science behind it. You can look at people's personal experiences of doing months and months and months. There's one guy on YouTube, Jesse James West. He did 30 days and his levels went up. And the nurses in the video that were taking his blood actually thought that his levels would go down from retaining, but they went up. So we knew that. So it makes your sperm count and your testosterone levels go up. Testosterone, that hormone, as a whole, makes people respect you. Men get more respect than women. Women have always talked and complained about it, but it's because of that hormone, right? So your body upgrades itself naturally to attract a mate when you're doing semen retention, and by doing that, everything about you becomes more masculine, right? Because you are a man and you are supposed to be attracting the feminine. So everything becomes more masculine. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Think of it that way. Energetic as well. So your hair gets thicker, your waist slims down, your muscles grow and tone, your voice gets deeper, your posture improves, and your face even holds a more masculine look. That beard gets a little bit thicker. You tend to furrow your brow a little bit more. You wonder why men have strong brow ridges and women have soft, rounded foreheads. One is so if you get punched in the face, you don't get hit in the eye. But I'm sure evolutionarily, men were always doing this to intimidate each other, and that muscular action moved the bone over thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of years. Whatever. That's just my theory, but, prove it wrong. So, everything becomes more masculine. Your energy has a more masculine vibe to it, and your demeanor becomes calm and confident. There's a slight assertiveness and aggression that people can sense within your energy as well. And so while you're doing this, people, through pheromones, pheromone is the way that people can tell that your testosterone is high. The scientists don't know fully, but it is what it is. That's just how it is. When I learned about this back when I was 21, I used to tell my friends, it's like women can smell you. It's like they can just smell it on you. There was just a sixth sense going on that they knew. And then I had a friend try it for 2 weeks. He went to the bar, hooked up with a girl that night, and he said the same thing. He said it was exactly like I said. It was like women could smell it on him. It's like they could just smell that his testosterone was high and his sperm count was up. That's pheromones. Pheromones are like up in the air, and you walk in the room and everyone can sense your pheromones. It's a real weird thing. There's not a whole lot of science behind it, but that's what it is. You don't need a fucking scientist. You can just use your own fucking experience and understand what the world is, right? So people sense it through your pheromones that your testosterone is high. Testosterone being high gives you that assertiveness and that aggression. So people have a mild fear of you. They're slightly afraid. And also because there's no real men anymore and you're the only one out here like this, you're now unpredictable and mysterious, which makes you more attractive to people in general, but it also makes them respectful and they tread lightly around you, right? There's two sides to what I'm about to say. Everyone knows that respect is earned and not given. Semen retention will help you earn respect without doing anything, right? And part of that is because there's no real men anymore. If you walked into a room of 100 men and every man had retained for the last 30 days, you would be nothing special. You would be nothing unique. You would just be another man. And so you would have to do more on top of retaining in order to garner respect from other people in the room. But since that's not the case, you walk into the room and you're the only one, immediate respect, instant respect. because of what you've done. Don't become complacent because of this, but that's just how it is. So this will help you get your foot in the door for job opportunities, for women, for new friend groups. Everything like this goes on just because you're retaining, and people can feel it, and they give you respect for that because God is on your side, and they can feel that holiness, that purity that you have. That's a big thing. People do not have purity anymore. We've lost our souls really, really bad. And so purity is gone. It gives you that pure energy, and people like that shit. People want to take that shit. Yeah, so respect is earned. You get respect when people fear you or they find you valuable. You don't get respect just based off of your existence. That's what women get. Now again, I already went over how you kind of get respect based off of your existence, but only if you retain, right? So you've got that, you understand that. Let's talk about like real world stuff. In general, people have to be afraid, or you have to provide value to someone in some way, shape, or form to actually get that respect. So the reason for this is, if I'm not afraid of you, I don't have to respect you, right? And also, if you don't do anything for me, I really don't have to respect you. You're actually just in my way. But if you're useless, but everyone is afraid of you, they're still not gonna cross you. You're just a useless guy over there in the corner, but every time someone has to go to the corner to sharpen their pencil, they're gonna ask nicely if they can use the sharpener, because your intimidating ass is over there. Now, if you're valuable, let's say that guy's over there intimidating everyone around the pencil sharpener, and you, because you've been retaining, went out and collected a bunch of pencils from the playground. Now you're valuable, and people are gonna come and speak to you with respect. So if they ever break their pencil and they don't want to go face the intimidating guy, they can go to you to ask for a pencil or buy a pencil, whatever. So you have to provide value in some way, shape, or form for people to give you that respect. You have to be useful. Now, again, since men are not retaining and men are not men anymore, men act like women, retaining in and of itself gives you value because you have a masculine energy that's missing. You're bringing that piece to the room that's missing. So you will get respect just for holding on to your seed. Praise God. He made the world that way. But in a more competitive world, you wouldn't. Turns out, though, it's probably never been like that. Dudes are always busting nuts, and you're always unique if you don't do it. All right, so make yourself valuable. You will become valuable when you retain. A lot of it is that calm and confident demeanor. It's that assertiveness, that aggressiveness, that leadership, everything like that. These traits that people look for and they're missing. That's really what it is. They're missing, and a lot of people can learn from you when you have that valuable, that value, and you have that energy that, because it's more masculine, it's giving, it's outgoing, it's extroverted energy. And so people come around and they want to take that energy. There's your value. Your value is in your energy. Your value is in your attention, right? So you can give it out. You have enough. My cup overfloweth. Take some. So when you retain, you know, someone could sense it. They could sense that you have value just from looking at you and from talking to you and getting to know you. So you might meet someone in public. Just happened to me recently, and they're offering you a job. I got offered a job in the fucking sauna. This guy did not know me and was like, dude, I'll bring you on right now, da 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 da. And I wasn't going because he was a little too quick to open his legs. You know, it was like, there's probably not a lot there for me, right? But that's because you know that you have value. If the job metaphorically opens its legs too easily, it's not going to be worth it, right? So you know that you have that value, and other people are going to treat you like you do, and they're going to give you that respect. But it's a good catalyst. Semen retention is a catalyst to put you in those situations where someone can see value in you, and Maybe this guy had what I wanted and I take the job. Now my value is going to be built. I'm going to learn something new and do something and become more valuable instead of just being valued by my existence, which is what we want as men. We want to actually be useful. If you're, as a man, valued by your existence on semen retention and all you do is rely on that, eventually you're going to get fed up with it. You're going to have to become actually real world valuable and useful for something. So why is respect important? Some people will act like it's not. Respect is important because that's the language of men. That's how we speak. That's how we speak to women, and that's how we speak to men. We come from a place of respect. That's how you approach everyone. You come from a place of either respect or disrespect. That's it. So when you're not retaining, you're jerking off, you're losing respect, you're losing status, you're losing value, and people treat you that way, you end up very angry. You're like an angry shithead. You're literally like it gives you that short man syndrome. You end up like that, but you're not short. But you have this short man syndrome, this little dick energy, whatever people want to call it. That's what they're talking about. They're talking about the dude who has no respect, can get no respect, and you end up very angry because of it. And we see these dudes, we know what these dudes look like. They end up extremely angry because they get no respect. So don't sit around and act like respect is nothing. Respect is extremely important to you. It's wired within your DNA as a man to want respect from everyone. Yeah, so life is on easy mode right now in the current era. You know, there's nothing new under the sun, but I do think that extremes can be pushed further than they've been pushed before. I think in our society with the modern technology, our extremes of over-sexuality is being pushed very far, much further than we've seen before. So there's not real men left. There's not really any real men left. And all you have to do is discipline your sexuality. You become more of a real man. You gain respect because of that. You don't have to do anything. It happens to me in the gym. There's multiple women that check me out and look at me in the gym. I go in there, I get respect from men, left and right, and the women watch. They sit there and they watch. They look over at me and they watch me interacting with other men and getting respect, gaining status. They watch other dudes come up and talk to me just because. So they're seeing my respect and my status go up, my value goes up, attraction goes up for the women. You know, it's a snowball effect that goes uphill, right? Because now you got women, now men want to be around you, now men want to talk to you, right? So this is the beautiful thing about semen retention. So it'll open up opportunities for you. You can get your foot in the door with these opportunities, and then you can learn new skills to become more valuable with semen retention. And really that should be your goal. That should be kind of what you're pushing for, so you can gain more status and respect. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like this. Give it a thumbs up, comment anything, whatever you think. Freedom of speech. Thank you for being here, fellas.